No one's asking you to be Rambo out in the Warzone, so today I'm going to give you reasons why you should lay low early. Welcome back to Warzone Central, let's get into the video. Number 10, lay low, play at your pace. Some players are much more comfortable playing in low-risk situations than others. If fighting multiple squads in the first few minutes seems tough, then play the first ring or two safe. Complete contracts, land in an uncontested area, and keep your eyes out for single squads to take down. This can be done at your pace and doesn't rely on quick reflexes or proficient marksmanship. Playing smart can win you more games of Warzone than killing entire squads. Number 9, be aggressive, more engaging. Shooters are all about taking out others using skill, whether that is strategic or weapon skill. Playing Warzone without being somewhat aggressive can amount to boring and forgettable matches. Taking risk is a major part of the BR game. Making assessments about risk and reward are key, but never taking risk can lose games. Playing aggressive can result in more kills on less skilled players and help thin the herd in the final circles of Warzone, BR, or the final minutes of Plunder.
Utilizing cover, creating 1v1s, working together, once you push, positioning, what weapons to use, what perks to use.
Number 8, lay low, smaller competition. Players are going to fight each other regardless of what you do. One strategy some players use to win revolves around playing passively until most squads have been eliminated. While this puts you at a disadvantage in terms of income, you will have a smaller chance of getting intercepted by multiple teams and losing to a gunfight you have no control over. Some players have even taken to going AFK for most of the match and end up winning since the enemy pool is much smaller. Don't take it to that extreme, but waiting a few circles can be better for the better.
While we are on the topic of aiming, it doesn't hurt to bring up stick sensitivity, which is even more in-depth than it was back in BO4. Not necessarily by a ton, but by enough at least.
Number 7, rewarded for kills. Enemies drop off all their items and most of their cash on death, leading to some clutch moments from squads that take the risk of fighting better geared teams. The payoff can be massive, granting enough cash to provide a loadout for your squad while also providing kill streaks and well-kitted guns. Just because the enemy team has a perfectly modded M4A1 doesn't mean they're good at using it. Kill them and take it for yourself to shift the tide of the early game in your squad's favor. Number 6, map control. Painting a target on your back by being aggressive has its drawbacks, one of which being most squads will focus on killing you first. When you don't have this negative hanging over your team, time can be routed to finding the best position to start engagements from. Recon contracts are especially useful for this strategy, revealing the next ring location on the completion. Some squads will complete as many recon contracts as possible and set up camp near the final circle to ensure their position won't be compromised by gas. Number 5, cash flow. Money is the lifeblood of any team in Warzone. Players need it to purchase self-revive kits, loadouts, and kill streaks in Battle Royale, while Plunder uses money to determine squad placement. Looting caches can only take you so far. For Plunder especially, intercepting enemy teams and taking their items on death can be a major boon to your squad. Players can be walking cash cows with well-modded weapons and kill streaks that are right for the taking. Number 4, map knowledge. Verdansk is a massive map that has dozens of arenas for players to fight in. As the lethal gas encloses the map, strategies to navigate and survive on the map become more apparent. Number 3, skill growth. As exploring maps can lead to better map knowledge, entering many gunfights and risky situations can lead to better decision making and aim. There will be moments where enemies catch you off guard. The more times you deal with these instances, the more attempts you make at solving them and the better you become at dealing with gunfights that typically don't go your way. Number 2, more likely to win matches. The bottom line is that being the last squad alive will win you a Warzone Battle Royale match. Nothing else matters. Letting the opposition do this for you can be a great benefit to those more focused on positioning and tactics. Playing more passively will result in fewer gunfights between enemies, which means fewer chances at failure in BR. Number 1, more likely to win fights. At the same time, you will enter a gunfight in Warzone at some point. Learning how to best other players as quickly as possible will help you get to the final minutes of a BR or Plunder game. Snowballing is also a real strategy in Warzone. Once you start getting income rolling in from killing players, you can invest in more UAVs and kill streaks to make killing the next team easier. A squad doing this is a force to be reckoned with in any situation. It's why these aggressive players typically win Plunder matches more often than most. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.